Hi there, anybody who's watching. So we've decided where to go. As you know, from the last video I chose Siem Reap, which Cambodia, purely because it was easy to get into. I didn't have to have any proof of income or anything like that. If there's just one person watching, you'll know what I mean. Look at YouTube videos on trips to Southeast Asia. You've got the choice of Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia. Bali apparently is now full of nickel mines for EV batteries for all you EV people owners. Killing people in Bali is not really helping the problem, is it? Anyway, you carry on. So the next thing you need to do is to find a flight there. Now, at the moment, this is being filmed in August the 20th, something like that, 22nd. And it's the rainy season, which is considered the low season in Cambodia. It doesn't rain every day from what I've watched on YouTube. It only rains for a couple of hours a day, max. Maybe a little bit longer. When it rains, it bloody rains. But it's not what we call cold rain, it's still hot rain. And a lot of expats do actually like the wet season, as they call it, which is from May to November. Now, stupidly, well, perhaps not stupidly, it doesn't matter, you'll find out in a minute. I went on Skyscanner and I went on Google Flights. I also went on that AI search engine which begins with the letter CHAT, because I'm not going to advertise them really. And I found a flight with Singapore layover, a 6-hour layover in Singapore from Manchester to Siem Reap International Airport, the new one. Because there are two, there's the old one and the new one, and the old one is not used anymore. And it was £503 one way. Because I go, and that's it. I mean, I don't give a shit. I don't know anybody there, but I'll soon find somebody. Don't worry. So I booked the flight, and it was originally it was a 6-hour layover in Singapore, Changi Airport, which I believe is a really nice airport to get laid over in, if you like, pardon the expression. But anyway, so I booked that. They subsequently changed it to an hour earlier departure. And bear in mind, it's a long haul flight, so I'm going to be there 3 hours before. So I think my flight is now booked for 10:05 on November the 5th, the morning of November the 5th. Flying to Singapore, I've now got a 7-hour layover, and then I fly out the day after, which was the 6th of November, to Siem Reap Airport. Still arriving at the same time as I would have done. I'm just got a longer layover in Singapore up to now. May change. Anyway, so I looked 2 days ago on Google Flights at the same flight, same plane, same route, same destination, everything, and it was £1,400. I paid £503. I booked in March, about the middle of March, for November flight. I'd looked on the internet, on YouTube, and they'd said, book 90 days in advance to get your best flight. Well, I was longer than 90 days, quite a lot longer. But I thought, well, I can't beat that price, can I? And November the 5th, I'm just coming out of rainy season into the hot season, dry season, call it what you will. And then that's how I did it. So I did it on let me just check my cheat sheet. Yeah, I did it with Skyscanner and Google Flights. I like Google Flights because it actually showed me daily options of how much it cost per day. I went on that AI search engine, the one I mentioned beginning with those letters, and it kept throwing me up Turkish Airlines. Now, Cambodia and they were all flying to Bangkok, by the way. And Cambodia and Thailand, they've had a little bit of a kerfuffle about the border. It hasn't, as I know, really affected the air travel. But I thought, well, rather than going into Bangkok, and if I go into Bangkok, I've got to change aerodromes, terminals, not terminals, actual airports. And I didn't really want to do that, and it was a relatively short change, about 3 hours. and with an airport change in between, which felt a bit long. So I'm sure I can enjoy myself for 6 hours, as long as I don't drink myself to death on the way. I should be all right. Anyway, so that's how I found my flight. You can look up money saving bookings, etc. Mine is a one-way trip. I don't intend coming back. I don't intend going on a long haul flight there again. When I get to Cambodia, I may go on a short haul flight to Vietnam or to the Philippines or to Thailand or whatever. I may go on short haul, but I don't think I'm going to go on a long haul flight again. So I'm not really bothered about that. About looking at money saving trips. And I'm sure when I get to Cambodia, that talk to the expats there, they'll point me in the right direction anyway, what to do. And I'm going to rely on them. I hope they don't mind, but there you go. If they do, they can just tell me to go away politely. So I did say the best time to book tickets. Now, YouTube said 90 days. Yeah. So I just went on Google Flights for a few days on the trot and watched the prices fluctuate, and they do fluctuate. Whoa, do they? As I said at the beginning of the video, if I booked it now, and I may book it now, it may happen, if I sell the boat and I have to go, then I'll be booking early. Now, I'm not bothered about that because I'll have the money in the bank off the sale of the boat, so I can cope with that. But when I booked the flight, I didn't know what was happening, what was doing. I hadn't really planned it out properly, I must admit. There it is. My fault entirely. If it trips me up, it trips me up. But it only tripped me up once. That's the beauty of it. So, take your choice. Anyway, so I said there's a bit of a kerfuffle with Thailand and Cambodia. It doesn't really affecting the air borders. But I thought, well, rather than leave it to chance, I'll book in Singapore. It's up to you. As I was going to say, the AI tool I used kept trying to send me through Turkish Airlines because they thought I wanted the cheapest. And I think they are the cheapest, but they all stop in Bangkok. And I didn't really want to stop in Bangkok. Don't ask me why. I'll probably go to Bangkok at some time or other. So, you're really looking for smooth connections apart from price. There are two versions, are there? Price, destination, route. Well, four things. Price, destination, route, changeovers. The beauty about staying with the same airline, which I do with Singapore Airlines, is I don't have to collect and recheck my baggage in. I'm staying with the same airline. They just transfer the bag from one plane to another. Fine, great. I don't even have to leave the airport in Singapore. I don't have to do anything with immigration. So I go through immigration at Manchester and I go through immigration at Bangkok, at Siem Reap. Not at Bangkok, I'm not going to Bangkok. At Siem Reap. So what's the difference? Anything for an easy life. I only intend to do this once. I am, in the past I've flown, but mainly short flights, which is easy, which is on and off, isn't it? Never have I done this long haul flight with a stopover, a layover. So, but I'm sure that if I ask the right questions to the right people, somebody will tell me. And that's it. So I'll talk about money saving tips. I mean, I suppose if you're a frequent flyer, and I'm not, there are ways you can do it, like looking for cancellations and things like that. Did I really want to go through that process and be unsure and perhaps be ripped off, perhaps be scammed? I don't know. So I thought, well, it's a one-off trip. It's within my price range. I'm not going to be poor for the sake of the 500 quid or even the 1,500 quid of the boat sells. So I just did that, and that's it. So please, if you do like the video, if it's been any help at all, you can subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything. You can like it, it doesn't cost you anything. If you do subscribe, what I'll say is, to become monetized on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers. I think I've got about 13 at the moment, so quite a fair way to go. But if I do actually get monetised, and it may never happen, I don't know. I do intend to make videos when I get to Cambodia. I'm possibly on my trip there anyway. If I do get monetised, and it's not a lot, you can look on YouTube and see how much money people are making. Some are making fortunes, some are making very little. I intend to give it to Cambodian charities, mainly towards the children's end, because I do believe that they actually need something. They need help. They're a poor country. The parents can't afford to invest a lot of money in their children, but Westerners and expats normally can. So what I've decided to do, I mean, I will probably give other monies to the charities anyway, but I will give any YouTube earnings to the Cambodians, mainly aimed at children. I have been told regularly, do not give money directly to children, because they just encourage them to leave, not go to school, because they can make more money whacking off school. And I'm sure they haven't got the setup we have in the Western world, where we have fines for non-attendance, etc. So don't give money to children, and I won't be doing it, but I will give to registered charities. I'm going to contact the lady who runs For Real and ask her which charities are the best ones to go for, so that I don't give it to some scammy charity. Anyway, that's all for now. If you like, it's up to you. You can subscribe if you want. It doesn't cost you anything. Like it, just helps push the video out. Helps those children in Cambodia. And do they need help? Come on. I know it's going to be better than I've no other country. I know that. But what the hell? I'm to be honest, I'm just fed up and sick of the UK. And now I've just been on YouTube and about showing the colours of our flags, and there's one person on the marina doing it, at least one that I know of, who's floating a Union Jack. That's up to them. I don't get involved in politics and I don't get involved in religion. But I do get involved in just being fair with people and being nice to people. And that, if I do that and I don't upset anybody intentionally, that'll do me. So see you all again. Bye bye for now. Okay, bye.